Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Foley Square. Behind me, the Southern District of New York Courthouse. And we're going there today. Yesterday afternoon, we covered a conference in the case, the insider trading case of Steve Buyer, let's call him. He's a former congressman from Indiana who's charged with insider trading, both on the T-Mobile merger and also Navigant. But what's significant here is that his lawyer, and he's lawyered up, they're quite talented. They were blasting away before Judge Berman. And one of their arguments is that the government, meaning the U.S. Attorney's Office, is required to turn over all Brady exculpatory information in the possession of the SECs because the U.S. Attorney here, right around the corner, Damian Williams, said in the press conference that he couldn't have brought the prosecution without the SEC. So they're calling it a joint prosecution or joint investigation. Judge Berman was like, what does that mean to be joint? But it's a question, and now the transition, that will, I imagine, come up in the Sam Bankman-Fried indictment. Because not only is there the indictment that was unsealed this week that we covered, but there was also the SEC and the Commodities Future Trading Corporation Commission case. And I think the same states were made at the press conference that I attended. I was more focused on asking about political contributions, but if they say that they couldn't have brought it without the SEC and they bring in the SEC and to speak at the press conference, it's going to open them up to wider discovery duties. And of course, under Rule 5F, discovery failures to provide on a timely basis exculpatory information can be a basis for the dismissal of charges. Sam Bankman-Fried, of course, is now in a prison in the Bahamas that's described as 6 people on the floor. I imagine that he's found a way to get better treatment, but will he somehow come here before February? We'll see. We're also covering the UN, of course, but also the World Cup, which is coming to a close. And I was surprised to see Linda Thomas-Greenfield, the U.S. ambassador to the UN, will be going to Qatar to bless the World Cup of Blood. Will she say anything, as Guterres, the Secretary General, didn't, about the 7,000 dead migrant workers and other problems in Qatar? We'll see. Inner City Press on the case.